All right, our next topic, let me exit this program. Question. The question is, could we use a variable instead of this? Obviously, yes, right? So we can say a double square root argument equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then instead of using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we could just pass this new variable that we create as the actual function parameter. Yes, absolutely, yes, we can do this. More so, instead of hard coding it like this, we could ask a user what they want. So we could just said stdc out. To be nice, we need to display something. Please enter a number. Okay, something like that. Semicolon, because this is a programming statement. And then the counterpart of cout is syn, which is character input, and it uses the reversed version of the shift operator that provides an input, and we simply say square root arg, right there. And because we already created this placeholder for our variable, we can say, okay, please enter the number, and let's see how this works, right? So I'm just going to save all of this, say build, run it again. So this time, the program says, please enter a number, and this is, of course, the result of this output statement right here. I will type my argument is 4, okay, and so the square root of blah 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 is 2, so it properly computed. But of course, right now I have another place where I still have my hard coding right there. So typically I will just split this output like this using double quotes, and instead insert that square root of square root argument like this, right, is a result. So this time I will echo back the actual input and say that the result is this. Now, if you are like me, I tend to become a little wary about these long lines, okay? It's still okay, it's manageable, but these lines of output tend to grow extremely long sometimes. And to simplify my view of this, I typically hit enter in front of every shift output operator, so this way I can manage each individual piece on a separate line. So the disadvantage, and I usually put the semicolon right at the end so that I work with this pure output pieces. Obviously the compiler absolutely does not care about placement of, as long as syntactically each piece is correct, each double quote has the closing quote, each statement still has a semicolon like this. Obviously it doesn't care. It's pretty happy to take it on one line or take it on multiple lines. So the program kind of grows a little longer this way, but in my view, it's kind of a little bit more manageable. To me, it's always easier to scroll vertically than horizontally. If I have to scroll, then my choice would be to scroll this way and not horizontally. Okay, so anyway, let's run this. Hopefully, it's going to look a little nicer this time. So let's just make it display most of our code here. All right, and just see side by side. So square root of 4 is 2, all right, which is pretty good. I like it. We get a result. So let's move on with our discussion of procedural programming, and still we have some topics to cover regarding functions, and this time we will be writing our own functions.